Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video. How are you guys doing? If you're having a good day, hit that like button down below. But today, I'm going to be showing you a little bit of update news, a little bit of a tutorial. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get split screen to work, how to play split screen, how to set it up so you can play it with your friends. Also, how to fix this one error that happens sometimes and causes it to not work. And then after that, I'm also going to be showing you guys an in-game preview of the Polar Legends pack. So this video is packed full of interesting stuff that I'm sure you guys will enjoy. But yeah guys, if you do enjoy it, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on notifications for more guides and update news coming out in the near future. And on top of that, if you want to help support me as an epic partner, be sure to use code TheLlamaSir in the item shop. I appreciate that a ton. It helps support the channel. So yeah, but without further ado here guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it. So we have two main things to talk about. The first of which is again the split screen, and then the second of which is the Polar Legends pack. So first of all, let's go over the split screen stuff, how it works, how you can get it to work, and also like an error I ran into and how to fix that. But yeah guys, split screen just recently got added. In fact, they just put up a little video of it on like the Fortnite YouTube channel showing split screen and stuff like that, but they didn't really explain how it works, and it is a bit confusing how it exactly works. So yeah, first of all though, the one thing that you're going to need to know is that it only works as of right now, and as far as I'm aware, on PS4 and Xbox One. So basically I had to break out my Xbox One. You guys know I play on PC, but I broke out my Xbox One to test this out and show you guys how it works. There's cords all over my room right now, but yeah, it does work on Xbox One and PS4, so something to keep in mind. And then obviously you're going to need two controllers and two accounts. However, I will say that only one of them, at least on Xbox, only one of them needs Xbox Live to play split screen online. And I would assume it would work the same way on PS4, whereas only one would need the online service, like I think it's called PS Plus on PlayStation. I haven't played PlayStation in a little while, but I'm not sure about how it works on PS4. I just know that on Xbox Live, when we tested it, you only need one account to have Xbox Live. So yeah guys, but as you can see, split screen does work, and it's crazy. You got one screen on the top left and then one screen on the bottom right. You get to see which skin you're wearing as a little icon. It's very cool all around, but how do you get it set up? So let's jump into the specifics, and I'm going to be showing you how to do this on Xbox One, but it's pretty much the same process on PS4, just with a couple of things different, as in like signing into the accounts, but for the most part, it's the same exact process. So with that being said guys, first of all, you're going to need to log into your main account on the first controller, you know, the main controller. So if you have a friend over at your house, obviously, you know, you want to be on the main controller, the main screen, so make sure to log in normally like that. And then you can log into Fortnite. However, it may actually work better to just go right to the next step first, because the next step is to have your friend on the second controller sign into a second account. Now, something to keep in mind, it cannot be a guest account. If you try to use a guest account, it just simply doesn't work. You're going to get a little bit of an error message saying that you cannot play with a guest account in split screen mode, so just something to keep in mind. But again, at least on Xbox, you don't need Xbox Live on the second account. And then after that guys, you're going to want to log into Fortnite. So go through the screens, get it to load up until you get into the main menu, and you'll be able to see your account right there as the main account. However, then have the person on the second controller hold the A button, or I believe the X button on PS4. You can see it in the bottom of the screen. If you have a friend signed into the second controller, it'll say something along the lines of hold this button for split screen. So make sure to hold that button, and then it'll bring up the split screen stuff. So yeah, you'll have to sign into an Epic Games account with that second controller, or create a new one. But yeah, you can just sign in, or if you need to link an account, you can do that by following the instructions. But yeah, you're going to need to be on your Epic Games account or whatever to get this to work. Then after that guys, you should be able to go back into the lobby, and split screen should be fully working as of right now. However, there is an error that sometimes people run into. But real quick before we get into that, something else to keep in mind is that the only modes you can play as of right now in split screen are duos and also squads, which is a little bit weird to me. I'm not sure why you can't do Team Rumble or Creative or even the Battle Lab, which was just recently added into the game. As of right now, you cannot do those modes. A few of them come up with a message that says they're not available in split screen. For some reason, it doesn't show that for Creative, so maybe Creative is going to be added for split screen soon, but as of right now, it is not available. The only modes you can do are duos and squads, and oddly enough, duos arena I'm pretty sure works. But yeah, going back into that, if you select one of those modes, you should be able to just hop into a game and start playing split screen with a friend. So that in and of itself is very cool. There's also a new feature that when you're playing split screen and you jump from the battle bus, the main account on the main controller actually controls where you're diving. So the second controller doesn't have to follow you directly. It actually follows automatically where the first person is going, which is pretty cool. But then once you get to the point where you have to pull out your glider, then the second person will be able to take control and glide slide wherever they want. But yeah, going back to that one error, sometimes you run into this message right here which says, weird, we couldn't connect to the match. You can try again, but if the problem continues, check out this website, status.epicgames.com. I'm not exactly sure what causes this, but all you really have to do to get this fixed is to simply restart the game. That's also why I recommended to sign into the second account before loading up Fortnite, because I feel like it has something to do with signing into the second account while you're in Fortnite, because that's what we had done the first time, and that's what I think caused this error. But as soon as I restarted the game, we could go into a match and start playing split screen normally. So yeah, that seems to be a fix for that error right there, the matchmaking error. So something to keep in mind. And then on top of that, one other error that I don't really have a fix for, I think it's just a bug because split screen is new. For whatever reason, when I would try to do an emote, it would cause the second screen to start swinging its pickaxe automatically. I don't know why that happens, but it seems to be a bug. So yeah, it's just kind of a funny random thing. But hopefully they will fix it soon. Also, we couldn't emote on the second controller for some reason. I don't exactly know why that is, but yeah, probably just because split screen is new. But keeping it going here, guys, let's talk a bit about some skins or an early look in-game at a bunch of skins coming very, very soon. And what I'm talking about here is the Polar Legends pack. That's right, guys, let's go through an in-game preview of all of these skins, of the emote, the back blings, and stuff like that, so you guys know fully what to expect. And as for the release date of it, it's supposedly releasing December 23rd, so it might already be in the game by the time you're watching this, but either way, let's go over a preview of all of the skins. As you can see again with that initial picture, you see all of this stuff. It comes with Frozen Nogops outfit, Frozen Fish Stick outfit, Codename Elf outfit, also the additional Minty style, the Elf Shield back bling, which also includes that like Minty style, the Devourer outfit, which includes an additional style and a built-in emote, and also the Castle Peaks back bling. And in the US, that is $24.99. So yeah, those are like the main details about this pack, but let's go ahead and jump into it with the previews of the skins themselves. So first of all, in the list, you have the Frozen Nogops, which is obviously a version of Nogops. It's the same one that we got to see in like the trailer for Winterfest and stuff like that, but it's a very solid skin, very simple. I like the blue coloring to it and the icy theme to it as well. There's even a little bit of gold here and there, which looks very cool. But yeah, it's a pretty simple skin, nothing too crazy, but it's fairly solid. Sometimes the most simple skins are some of the best, but then after that, you also have a version of Fish Stick, which has gotten a lot of styles in the past. And however, this isn't technically a style, it's a separate skin, I'm pretty sure, since it is specifically the frozen version of the skin. And same with like Nogops. But yeah, you've got the skin right there, and obviously he's like fully frozen. He looks very cold. But yeah, he's got that same like icy blue, and honestly, it's a really cool version of the skin. I like the whole icy blue effect to it, and it's still one of our favorite skins of all time. So yeah, there you go with that one. Definitely pretty interesting for sure. And then probably the most interesting skin within this pack is the Devourer, or in other words, Caddis, or whatever you want to call it. The same exact monster that was frozen inside of Polar Peak. You can even see his description, which says no longer trapped in his icy prison, but he's a skin that you can use in Battle Royale, which again is very interesting. He's also got two different styles. He's got the icy sort of style and then the more regular style, so something to keep in mind for sure. And yeah, it's a very unique skin, that is for sure. I'm curious to see how it'll look when like holding a pickaxe and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we can't see that quite yet, but still, guys, it's crazy to see this skin. And he does have a built-in emote. We'll go over that emote in just a second here towards the end of this preview, but yeah, there you go, the Devourer. For sure something to take note of. Then after that, you also have the back bling, which is called the Castle Peaks back bling, and obviously it's a little version of Polar Peak as a back bling, which is definitely pretty cool. Nothing too crazy, and honestly, I can't see it going with a ton of skins, but it's still a little bit of an homage to Polar Peak, so that's something to think about. Then after that, you also have Codename Elf, which this part is a little bit confusing. I'm not sure what will happen if you already have Codename Elf. So yeah, that's still up in the air, but as you can see, it comes with Codename Elf and also his mint version, which is definitely pretty cool. I love the minty pickaxe, so that skin is pretty solid. But again, it's just, you know, got the minty coloring to the Codename Elf skin and a little bit of green flames, again, similar to the minty pickaxe or the merriment pickaxe, whatever you want to call it. And similar to that, it also comes with the back bling, which has the two different styles, the one for the regular elf shield and then the one for the mint elf shield to fit in with the minty style on top of that. So nothing too crazy, but you know, something to keep in mind. And then finally, you have got the Power Roar emote, which is the built-in emote for the Devourer, which means that you can't equip it to other skins. I'm like 99% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments, but yeah, that emote is pretty interesting right there. The built-in emotes are always, you know, fairly unique, and it's cool to see them when they fit in with specific skins. But yeah, guys, there you go. Those are all of the items in the Polar $10 Legends pack with full previews. So there you go. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more fun videos coming out in the near future. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos, such as how to unlock the virus scratch skin, and then below that, how to tell which presents are in which presents for Winterfest, and more. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.